Kevin, welcome back to Sacramento. How'd it feel out there?
Unbelievable.
We make a big deal about revenge games. Was there the revenge narrative, the grudge narrative, or is this just a basketball game between you guys?
100%. 100%. So I felt good. Came out here with a dub.
What specifically, like what chip on your shoulder do you specifically bring with you into this game, or what do you want to accomplish in this game?
Yeah, we won't get into details. Just an old team. Obviously, good movement season, getting a good opportunity over here. Came back and played well in the game I wanted to play well. So.
Kevin, you had two big threes down the stretch there. I mean, how good do those feel to knock those down?
Felt really good.
What about the crowd's reaction, at the beginning of the game? They still, appreciate, being a part of the Beam team. So
That was nice to hear. I've always loved the fans here. I hope they continue to love me. I've said it before, I'll say it again. A city that loves their team, and it was awesome playing here. I said it after the game on TV with the Bulls, like this is a Thursday night on a back-to-back, and this place was sold out, and that's what this fan base continues to bring. So it was a fun game. It was great to hear the warm reception, and I'll still have a lot of people here, both with the team and working for the team that I'll keep in touch with.
You were here as a visitor before when you were with the Hawks. How different is it now?
Yeah, I mean, I know the ins and outs of everything on the home side, so a lot of times you go to different arenas and you're kind of wondering what the game side looks like compared to yours, but outside of that, the organization is a much better spot than it was when I was with the Hawks. The crowd's a little bit fuller and a little bit better team, so it's good to be back there.
How closely do you follow this team? I mean, all the changes. Obviously, JV's on the team now, Dean's on the team now, Fox is gone, you're gone. I mean, have you been paying attention?
I watched them a little bit, to be honest. It's the West Coast games are on the East Coast. They're all late at night. So there's a lot of times we get done with our games, I get back to the house and a meeting, and the games are on. There's other West Coast games on. So I've been able to catch a couple. Like I said, there's a lot of guys on this team I still talk to on weekly, regularly. So check in with them, and I've caught a couple of them.
What's it like playing with Coby White?
Coby's tough, man. Coby's tough. I hope people continue to figure out how good he is. Someone who's put together a really good stretch with Zach coming over here and Coby kind of sliding into that 1A, 1B spot along with Josh. Josh has been unbelievable. He's out tonight, but Coby shows up every night. His just ability to get downhill and score, and you really at times carry us. The Coby was unbelievable in the second half tonight. I know I hit a couple shots late, but that was really Coby kind of carrying us for a good part of there in the second half. And he's been doing that.
Is your first game against your final team or your old team, does that provide kind of some final closure for you? Or does that linger with you over the rest of your career knowing it's your former team?
Yeah, no, that'll feel good. I mean, this team will most likely change, and as all teams do in the NBA, year to year, coaching staffs will change. And so this one being against the team I just came from and everything like that, it definitely feels good. It's fresh on my mind. It happened a month ago, so I'll be excited to continue to come back and play here, but I don't think anyone will feel as sweet as this one did.
So you had it circled on your calendar?
I wouldn't say circled. It was on a back-to-back. I mean, both teams run a back-to-back, so that wasn't ideal. But obviously a game I wanted to play well in.
From the moment you got off the plane from here to Chicago and started your time as a Bull, what's the most different about just the Chicago organization and your journey now?
I think honestly just the stage of, I wouldn't say where the team's at, but just the youth of this team. Like the locker room definitely feels younger. Coming from a locker room over there with Domas and Jay Crowder and Debo and just some older vets, JaVale McGee in years past, and coming over here and Modest Buzelis is the most vocal guy in the locker room. He's a rookie, so a little bit younger locker room. It's fun though. It's youthful. We've been playing well as of late. Play with a lot of energy, and our coach is preaching a lot of that. So it's been fun. It's been a good reset.
A lot closer to home too, right?
It is. Yeah, people aren't staying up till 10:30 to watch my games, but we're doing it in the moment. People will watch, but my mom's a little bit happier to watch.
I don't think we've talked to you since you went back home and you had your jersey retired at your high school. What was that moment like for you?
That was great. I'm glad all that came together the way it did on the East Coast trip. And coaches that were on the staff made the trip up there. It was about 2.5 hours after we played Brooklyn, and then went up for the day of the game, and then drove 4 hours to Philly. So there's a lot of people who trooped it out with me. So I'll always remember that. It was a special moment for me back at home, but again, the people that made the trip with the Kings made it even a little bit more special.
Thank you, Kevin. Good luck.
Thank you.
Good luck to you, man.
Thank
Good
you,
game
guys.
too.